Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video we are going to make this beautiful danglers that I have named as rosette earring. Here the shape of this earring just looks like a rose flower, so I named it as rosette. And here I have made this earring in ruby red color and some more colorways that I'm just going to show you. This one I have made in amethyst color. One more colorway that I have made is in this beautiful pink color, and here you can see I have not added any drop at the bottom, so it's up to you. If you want to add the drop you can, and if you don't want to add the drop, this would be the look of the earring. And in today's video we are going to make the rosette earring in this beautiful peacock green color. So let us see what all material do we need to make our rosette earring in this peacock green color. Friends, for making a rosette earring in this beautiful peacock green color, we are going to use these 11 O's. These are Miyuki frosted opaque glazed rainbow peacock 11 O's. Then I'm using these 11 O's. These are Miyuki silver lined emerald luster 11 O's. Then I'm using these 11 O's. These are Miyuki duracoat galvanized champagne 11 O's. And these are Miyuki duracoat galvanized champagne 15 O's. Here I'm using 12 Rivoli crystal in emerald green color and these drop beads. In this earring I'm using the drop beads of size 15 by 10 mm. If you want you can use the drop beads of a smaller size, or you can say 12 by 8 mm, whichever size you have. But this bigger drops gives weight to our earring, as you can see here. So I am using the bigger drops. If you want you can use 12 by 8 mm, which if you have the 12 by 8 mm, and if you have this bigger size drops then it's very good. Then I'm using these ear wires. I'll be working with Miyuki thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, we will start making our rosette earring by bezeling our 12 mm Rivoli crystal with right angle weave stitch. So for this, I have picked up these 4 11 emerald luster, and now I'm bringing these down towards the end of my thread like this and tying a double knot. Very carefully like this. So we have made our first right angle weave component, and now I'm going to pass through all these 4 11 bringing my tail in between the beads, pulling in the tail, like this, and into this first 11 like this. So this is our first right angle weave component. Now as I'm exiting through this first 11 I'm going to make a second right angle weave component with this. So I have my first 11 for the second row component. I'm going to pick up only 3 more. So here are the 3 11 and into this 11 making a circle like this. Once again passing through all the 4 11 into the bottom one, into the first 11 row, into the top 11 row, and into this 11 row on the side, like this. So here I have made two right angle weave component in my chain, and now I'm going to make the third right angle weave component with this 11 row as my first 11 row for the third component. So I'm picking up only 3 more, and into the 11 row emerald cluster, into the 11 row, all the 4 11 rows, like this, into the 11 row at the side. So here I have made 3 right angle weave component, making the fourth one. Again picking up 3 11 rows, taking this as my first one, and into the 11 row, making these as 4, and my fourth right angle weave component into all the 4 11 rows once again, and into the fourth one, into these two, like this. So here we have 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 right angle weave components in my chain, and I have to make the chain with 13 right angle weave components. So the 14th would be the one that will join the two ends of the chain. So I have made 4, I'll be making 9 more and come back. So here I have made my chain with 13 raw components. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And now I'm going to join the two ends of my chain by bringing the ends together like this. So here I have brought the two ends together holding the chain, and now for the 14th row component we already have 1 and 2 11 rows. We are going to add 2 more, one at the top and one at the bottom. So I have picked up one 11 row and into the 11 row, the opposite one, again picking up one 11 row into the first 11 row, so adding the 11 row at the bottom. So this is our 14th right angle weave component, and into all the 4 11 rows and into the top one, like this. So here we have made the ring with our right angle weave chain, and this is a ring, and now I'm exiting through this 11 row on the top. Now we are going to make one more layer of this right angle weave chain on the top of this base chain. So for this, as I'm exiting through this 11 row, I'm going to pick up one 11 row, one 15 row and one 11 row. I'm picking up 3 beads, one 11 row emerald luster, one 15 row champagne and one 11 row emerald luster, and I'm going to pass through this 11 row from the base component, the top 11 row of the base component. It will form my base for the second component of first component of this second layer, and into this 11 row, like this. So here I have made the first right angle weave component on the second chain, that is the upper chain of this ring. Now I'm going to make the second raw component. For the second raw component, again I have two 11 O's. The first one, the base 11 O from this base component, then the other one from the first component. So I'm going to pick up only two more beads. So as I'm moving in this direction, I'm going to pick up 15 O champagne first and 11 O next, as we are going in this direction. So 15 O first and 11 O next, and into this 11 O like this. Whichever direction we move, our 15 O champagne should come on the top. So we have to take care of this while making our raw component of the upper chain. So we have made our next right angle weave component down through these two 11 O's, sorry, the 15 O and the 11 O. Now for making the third right angle weave component, I have my first 11 O here, the second here. I have to add two more beads. So one 11 O for this side and one 15 O for the top. As I am moving in this direction, so I'm going to pick up 11 O first and 15 O next. So I'm picking up one 11 O and one 15 O champagne. But before that, I need to move into this 11 O from the base component. And now I'm picking up one 11 O and 15 O. So as we move in this direction, 11 O first and 15 O next. So this way, here we have added our component, and now into the 11 O like this. Now I have to add the fourth right angle weave component, and I have to move in this direction. So I'm going to pick up 15 O first and 11 O next. So into the 11 O, into this 11 O, and into the 15 O on the top, down through the next two 11 O's like this. So here you can see I have added four right angle weave components, and in all these components 15 O is coming on the top, and this way we have to add all the right angle weave components all through this round. So I have added my 13 raw component of the upper chain. Now I am here to add my 14th one. So here for 14th right angle weave component, I have three 11 O's at the base, 1, 2 and 3. First, this one from my first raw component, this one from the base component, and this from the 13th component that I just added. Now I'm going to pick up only one 15 O champagne and down through all these three 11 O's into the 11 O on the top and stepping up into the 15 O. So here I have completed the ring, and you can see the look from the top. So after exiting through this 15 O champagne, here I've stepped up into this 15 O. So this is my first 15 O on the top, and now I'm going to pick up one 15 O champagne and pass through this next 15 O like this. Again picking up one 15 O champagne and passing through this next 15 O champagne, picking up one 15 O champagne and into the next 15 O champagne. So in this round I'm just adding 15 O's in between the 15 O's added in the last round, and I will be doing this all through this round. And here I'm adding my last 15 O like this. So you can see the look after completing this round. And now I'm stepping up into the first 15 O champagne that I added in this round. Now after stepping up, we are going to do one more round with 15 O's, but here with a pattern. So I'm picking up 115 champagne and into the next 15 added in the last round. Now after adding the first 15 I'm going to skip the second one. So just passing through the second next 15 without adding any bead like this. Now picking up my second 15 into the next 15 champagne like this, and now skipping the next one. So passing through this next 15 without adding any bead like this. Now picking up my third 15 champagne and into the next 15 like this, into the next 15 without adding any bead. So you can see the look after adding these beads in the pattern. Here I added first 15 skip other, then added 115 skipped other, and this way I'm going to do this round. So adding my last 15 of this round, and now skipping the last bead here. So passing through the 15 without adding any bead. We have to keep our thread nice and tight while doing this round. Stepping up into the first 15 that I added and down into the two 15s like this, into the 11 into this 11 down through the 11 and into this 11. So we have reached the back of our bezel case, and let us just cut the tail off and place our Rivoli crystal into the case like this, and you can see the look from the front. And now we are going to close our bezel case. Now after exiting through this 11 emerald luster, I am picking up one 11. This is Miyuki opaque glazed rainbow peacock 11, and into this next 11 emerald luster. Again I'm picking up one 11 glazed rainbow peacock, and into the next 11 emerald luster, picking up one 11 glazed rainbow peacock, and into this 11. Again picking up one 11 glazed rainbow peacock, and into this next 11 emerald luster. So this way I'm going to add these 11 all through this round. Now adding my last 11 glazed rainbow peacock and into this 11 emerald luster, and stepping up into the first 11 glazed rainbow peacock. So this is the look after completing this round, and as I have exited through this 11 I'm going to pick up one 11 emerald luster and into this next 11 into the next two 11s. Here again I'm going to follow the pattern, adding one 11 and skipping the other. So I'm just adding this 11 emerald luster and skipping the next one. Again picking up one 11 emerald luster and into the next two 11 glazed rainbow peacock like this. Again picking up one 11 emerald luster and into the next two 11 placed rainbow peacock. So this way I'm going to add the 11 all through this round. Now adding my last 11 emerald luster and into the next two. If you are not able to pass through the two 11s together, just pass through the one and into the next one without adding any bead, as I am doing right now, like this. So this is the look after completing this round and stepping up into the first 11 emerald luster. We have to keep our thread nice and tight here. And now again I'm picking up one 11 big glazed rainbow peacock. Again picking up 11 rainbow peacock into this next 11 emerald luster, picking up one 11 rainbow peacock into the 11 emerald luster. This way I'm going to add these 11 all through this round. And adding my last 11 rainbow peacock like this. Stepping up into the first 11 rainbow peacock added in this round and picking up one 11 emerald luster and into the next 11 rainbow peacock, 11 emerald luster into the next 11 rainbow peacock. I'm adding these 11 emerald luster into in between these 11 rainbow peacock, and I'll be doing this all through this round. And here adding my last 11 emerald luster and into this 11 rainbow peacock. Just push these beads into this in the center and stepping up into the first 11 emerald luster. Now I'm going to pass through all these 11 the 7 11s that I have added without adding any bead in between these, and while passing through all these beads just pull them into in the center to give a nice close to our vessel case. I'm taking 2 to 3 passes through all these 11s for closing the vessel case. So here we have closed our vessel case from the back, and this is the look. And now stepping up into this 11 rainbow peacock into the 11 emerald luster, 11 rainbow peacock and into the 11 emerald luster. Now as I'm exiting through this 11, just look at this 11 popping out of these two 11 rainbow peacock. I'm going to add the loop for my earwire before working on the bezel. So for this I am picking up 8 15 champagne, 3 and 4 7, and one more I'm going to pick up. So here I have picked up 8 15 champagne and into this 11 emerald luster, stepping up into the first 3 15s like this. Now pick up 1 15 champagne into the next 15 like this. Again picking up 1 15 champagne into the next 15 Again picking up 115 champagne and into the next 315 like this, and into skipping the 11 at the bottom into the 15 the 315 on the other side. So here we have made the loop, stepping up into these 15 down through these 15 down through these 315 and into the 11 emerald luster. So we have added the loop at the back here. Now after adding the loop here, I'm exiting through this 11 emerald luster, and now I'm going to pass through these 11 the 11 glazed peacock and 11 emerald luster. So here I have passed through one 11 emerald luster into the second 11 emerald luster through this 11 glazed peacock into the third 11 emerald luster into 11 glazed peacock and the fourth 11 emerald luster into the 11 into fifth 11 emerald luster into the sixth 11 emerald luster and into through this 11 glazed peacock into the seventh 11 emerald luster. You know, we added 14 raw components. So here this was our top and we skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 11 emerald luster. Right now I'm exiting through the seventh one, which is exactly at the bottom of this loop. So this raw component is exactly at the bottom. Now here after exiting through this 11 I'm passing through this raw component, the 11 of this raw component down into this 11. So I have reached this opposite 11 of this one, and here I'm going to add the drop. So for this I'm picking up 315 champagne, these beads, 315 champagne, 111 champagne, my drop bead and 111 champagne, and now bringing these down towards the end of the thread and skipping the 11 at the bottom, stepping up into the drop 11 and the 15 like this, and into this 11 emerald luster like this. So I have added the drop before adding any embellishment or anything around my bezel, and now I've stepped up into this 11 and into the 15 champagne, into this 11 emerald luster. Now right now I'm exiting through this 11 emerald luster, and I have picked up 5 11 glazed peacock, rainbow peacock, and here just look here, just notice this. As I'm exiting through this 11 I'm going to count 4 diagonally. So this is my first 11 through which I'm exiting, the second one, third one and fourth one. We have to count these 11 diagonally. So this is my first one, second, third and fourth. So I'm going to pass through this fourth 11. 1, 2, 3 and 4th 11 diagonally like this. We have added the set of these 5 11 and now moving back into all these 5 11 into this 11 emerald luster. Just keep your thread nice and tight. So we have added this loop into this 15 champagne into the next 11 emerald luster. Now I'm going to pick up 5 11 champagne. So here I have picked up 5 11 champagne. Now again counting from here 1, 2, 3 and 4 into this 4th 11 diagonally. Just next to the one to which we added this set of 11 rainbow picker. So we have to add these beads to 11 emerald luster at the back. So here I have added the set of these 11 champagne to this next 11 emerald luster next to this one, to which I added these 11 rainbow peacocks. So after adding these 11s, moving back into the 5 11 champagne and into this 11 emerald luster on front like this, into the 15 champagne, up through this next 11 emerald luster. Now I'm going to pick up this set of 5 11 rainbow peacock. So here I have picked up 5 11 rainbow peacock, and again counting from here through which I am exiting right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th 11 which is just next to the one I attached these 11 champagne. So into this 11 emerald luster like this. Now back into the 5 11 rainbow peacock, down through this 11 emerald luster into this next 15 champagne, up through this 11 emerald luster. Now again the set of 5 11 champagne, and counting from here 1, 2, 3 and 4 into this next 11 emerald luster at the back like this, back into all the 11 champagne, down through this 11 emerald luster into the 15 champagne, up through this 11 emerald luster. Now picking up the set of 5 rainbow peacock and counting from here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now I'm going to pass through this 11 1, 2, 3, 4 to which we attach the loop like this, back into these 11 like this, down through the 11 emerald luster. So here we have attached these 11s and into the 15 champagne, up through the 11 emerald luster. So here you can see I'm adding these sets of 5 11s in a pattern one set of these 11 rainbow peacock, then 11 champagne, 11 rainbow peacock, 11 champagne, 11 rainbow peacock, and I'll be doing this all through this round. Now here I have added all my sets and reached the bottom where we have added the drop. So right now I'm exiting through this 15 champagne and moving into this 11 and picking up 5 11 champagne, and here counting from here 1 2 3 and 4. So this 11 emerald luster like this, back into these 11s, down into the 11, into the 15, into this 15 champagne, up to this 11. Now picking up the set of 5 rainbow peacock. So these are 5 rainbow peacock, and moving the drop in front like this, counting from here 1 2 3 and 4 into this 11 like this. We are not touching the drop here, we are not doing anything with it, just move it a bit into this 15 champagne and down through this 11 emerald luster. And now the last set of my 11 champagne. So I have picked up these 5 11 champagne. So these are my 5 11 champagne, and into this 11 emerald luster through these 11 champagne, down to this 11 emerald luster. So here we have completed this round, and after completing this round you can see the look. And now into the 15 champagne, down through this 15 champagne, into the next 15, up through this 11 emerald luster, and the next two 11 champagne. Now here I have stepped up the first two 11 champagne, and now I'm going to pick up 5 15 champagne. So here I have picked up 5 15 champagne, and down through this last 11 champagne of this set like this, and pick up one 11 rainbow peacock and back into the set of these 11 rainbow peacock like this, down through this 11 emerald luster into the 15 champagne, up through the 11 emerald luster and the next to 11 champagne like this, picking up 5 15 champagne. So I have picked up these 5 15 champagne and down to the last 11 champagne of this set like this, pick up one 11 and into here I'm passing through this loop and into the sets like this, hold the loop in place like this. and into the 11 into the 15 champagne, up through the 11 emerald luster, and the next to 11 champagne, again picking up the set of 5 15s, so down through the last 11 champagne. Now pick up, now after exiting through this 11 champagne, I'm just passing through the loop here, very carefully, like this, just to hold the loop in place, and picking up one 11 rainbow opaque rainbow peacock, and into the next set of these rainbow peacock, down through these beads into the 15 up through the 3 beads, and again I'm going to add the set of these 15s on the top of these sets of 11 champagne, and I'll be doing this all through this round. Now here, after adding this set of 15s, I have just finished up with my thread, so I'm going to tie a knot at the back. So as I'm exiting through this 11 champagne, I'm going down through these 11s at the back, and I'm going to tie a knot and add another thread. So here into this 11 emerald luster, tying a knot in between these 11s, one more knot, and into the 11, couple of 11s at the back, and now I'm going to cut the thread off and add another thread. Now I'm adding a new thread, so I'm passing through a couple of beads, starting from this 11 emerald luster into the next 11, down into this 11, and tying a knot in between here, in between the beads, one more knot, into the 11, these 11s. Now after tying the knot into this 11, I'm moving up through this 11, through this 11, up through this 11, through the set of these 11 O's, down into this 15 O champagne, moving up through these 11 O's and into these 15 O's. I added these 15 O's and didn't add the 11 O at the back, so I'm moving up through these 15 O's into the 11 O, and now picking up one 11 O rainbow peacock and into the next set as we have done previously. And here I'm going to cut this tail off, and in this way I'm going to proceed further for the next set. So this is the last set I'm adding, and this is the 11 O, and moving towards the front through these 11 O like this. So this is the look after completing the round. Just push these 15 O's like this in front so that they make a spiral like this. And here, as I have reached the front, now stepping up into the 15 O champagne. Now I'm going to pick up two 15 O's, one 11 O rainbow peacock and two 15 O champagne like this, the set of these 5 beads. As I'm exiting through this 15 O, I'm going to skip the next 15 O champagne of this round, and I'm going to pass through the next one like this. Now again picking the set of these 5 beads, and as I'm exiting through this 15 O, I'm going to skip the second one and into the third one like this. Now again picking up the set of 5 beads, two 15 O's, one 11 O rainbow peacock and two 15 O champagne. And here, as I'm exiting through this 15 O, I'm going to skip the second one and into the third one. Or you can see I'm just passing through these 15 O's to which I have added the 15 O on the front. So the alternate 15 O's like this, and I'll be doing this all through this round. Now adding my last set of these 5 beads and into the first 15 O underneath like this. So I have added the set of these beads, and now stepping up into the first two 15 O's of the first set, skipping the 11 O into the next two 15 O's of the first set. I have skipped the 11 O, just pull the 11 O up like this. We have created a corner, and into skipping the 15 O at the bottom, I'm just passing through the 15 O of the next set. The two 15 O's, skip the 11 O, down through the next two 15 O's of this set, pull up the 11 O to create the corner like this, into the two 15 O's of the next set, first two 15 O's of the next set, skip the 11 O and down through the next two 15 O's and create the corner like this, up through the two 15 O's, the first two 15 O's of the next set, pull up the 11 O, down through the next two 15 O's of this set. Just pull it up and create the corner. And I'm going to do this all through this round. Now passing through the 15 rows of the last set. So I have stepped up into the first two 15 rows of the last set, pulled up the 11 row and going down through the last two 15 rows. Just pull it up again like this. So here once again into the first set, skipping the 11 row and down through the two 15 rows of the set. So this is the look after completing this round, and after exiting through these two 15 rows, I'm passing through this 15 row underneath this one. So into the 15 row, you can see this from here, this 15 row underneath, and into the 11 row. Now we can just move through these 11 rows and 15 rows and into the 11 rows at the back. Now exiting through this 11 row champagne and moving down into the 11 row emerald luster, to which I attached the set of these 11 row champagne like this, into the 11 row rainbow peacock, into the next 11 row rainbow peacock, down through this 11 row emerald luster, down through this 11 row rainbow peacock. So we have reached the back side, and now I'm going to tie a knot at the back like this and into the 11 row and a couple of beads at the back into the 11 row, just a couple of beads, and you can cut your thread off. So here we have completed our rosette earring in this beautiful peacock green color, and now I'm going to slip in my ear wire into the loop, just pull it up and here like this. Very easy to slip in ear wires, and here we have completed our rosette earring. So friends, here we have completed our rosette earring in this beautiful peacock green color. Friends, here I have used this drop of 15 by 10 mm. If you don't have the drop of this size, you can use the smaller drop as I have used in this amethyst earring. The only thing, the size of the earring will look a bit smaller. You can see the difference in the size of the earrings, but that too looks very good, very beautiful, very gorgeous. So you can use the drop of any size of your choice. So here we have made this in peacock green color, and let us just go take a quick look over the other colorways that I have shown you in the beginning of the video. This one is in ruby red color. The one I just show you in amethyst color, and one more in this pink color. So friends, I hope you would love and enjoy making these cute little danglers in rose shape that I have named as Rosette, and I'm sure you are going to love wearing these with your different attires. So friends, if you like my designs and tutorials, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you and namaste.